Welcome back to ScaleUp Radio, everyone. I'm Kevin Brent.
And I'm Granger Forson. Kevin, can you believe we're here? This is a truly momentous occasion for us.
It absolutely is, Granger. 500 episodes. It feels like just yesterday that we started this journey dedicated to making the scale-up path clearer for entrepreneurs by sharing real-world experiences.
Time truly flies when you're having meaningful conversations. To celebrate this incredible 500 episode milestone, we've decided to do something a little different today. We're taking a look back.
That's right. Over the past 6 years, we've had so many incredible guests share their wisdom, their challenges, and their successes. For this special episode, we've revisited the archives to pull out some of the most impactful and most downloaded episodes.
We'll be highlighting key insights and guest journeys from some of our most memorable conversations, exploring the enduring lessons from scaling businesses, and even checking in to see where some of these inspiring individuals are now. It's going to be a fantastic retrospective.
So buckle up, because we're about to dive into the core principles and shared wisdom that have defined ScaleUp Radio over 500,000 episodes. Well, Granger, as we look back at the past 500 episodes, one of the earliest and most recurring themes we've discussed is the fundamental difference between simple growth and true scaling. It's a distinction many entrepreneurs initially miss.
Absolutely, Kevin. Simple growth often means your costs rise proportionally with your revenue, right? You're working harder, adding more people, more resources, but not necessarily becoming more efficient. True scaling, on the other hand, is about working smarter, not just harder.
That's where the emphasis on optimizing processes and systems for efficiency comes in, even before you think about just adding more resources. We've had fantastic examples of this, like Greg Baldwin's experience at Highways Traffic Management. He shifted from a flat management structure to define teams and swim lane processes, but which allowed them to manage a 65% growth rate much more effectively.
It's a powerful lesson, demonstrating that without those optimized processes, growth can quickly become chaotic and unsustainable. And hand in hand with that, another core principle that has echoed through so many of our episodes, right from the very beginning, is financial prudence.
Indeed. The consistent message we hear is that cash is king. It's about prioritizing cash flow over just turnover. As the saying goes, revenue is vanity, profitability is sanity. Businesses must really focus on the stream of future cash flows and be realistic about how long it will take to repay an investment.
We heard this from Russell Walters, who highlighted the challenge of long payment cycles in a state agency and the vital importance of budgeting for periods of minimal or no income in the early stages. And Mark Wright, another great guest, always stressed the need for substantial financial planning from the start, cautioning against operating too lean.
It's a common mistake, isn't it? Underestimating the financial runway needed or not rigorously planning for cash flow. These aren't just abstract ideas. They're pivotal themes that our most successful guests have embraced, often learning the hard way to build truly valuable and sustainable businesses. Moving on to some of our incredible guest spotlights, one individual who really embodied many of these core principles, particularly operational excellence and a strategic approach to growth, is Dr. Serge Santos, famously known as the business physicist.
Serge's journey was truly fascinating, Kevin. He spoke about how a challenging legal battle early on actually built what he calls his entrepreneurial treasure chest. It sounds counterintuitive, but it was a crucial learning experience for him.
It certainly was. And from that, he developed this very deliberate stair-step approach to entrepreneurial risk. He wasn't just chasing the next big thing. He prioritized building financial stability first, often through strategic acquisitions like the Compressed Air Center, before then launching into a more scalable startup like the Funding Alternative Group.
That focus on securing a stable base before taking bigger leaps is such a valuable lesson. What stood out to me was his unwavering commitment to operational excellence and discipline. He firmly believed that sustained growth comes from delivering consistent value rather than just constantly chasing new leads.
Exactly. It's about perfecting your delivery, ensuring your existing clients are delighted, and letting that consistent quality drive your reputation and growth. That philosophy of deep internal strength and delivering on promises, rather than just market noise, continues to be a hallmark of his approach to this day. It's about building a truly robust, valuable business from the inside out. Following Serge's insights on disciplined growth, another guest who truly exemplified adaptability and a smart pivot was Amy Marshall of ALM Fitness. Her story of navigating challenges to build a predictable income stream is incredibly inspiring.
Amy's episode was a fantastic example of innovation. She successfully transitioned her fitness business from a pay-as-you-go model to a monthly membership, which fundamentally changed her income predictability. This move alone speaks volumes about understanding your business model and customer commitment.
Absolutely. And then when the pandemic hit, her ability to adapt quickly was truly remarkable. She swiftly moved all her services online, not only maintaining her client base, but actually expanding her reach far beyond her local boundaries. It turned a potential crisis into an opportunity for growth.
That rapid shift online really showcased her resilience. It demonstrated how a business cannot just survive, but thrive by embracing change. She's now planning for a hybrid online and offline model, which is a great example of learning from experience and continuing to evolve to meet client needs and market trends.
It's a testament to her vision and willingness to embrace new ways of working. Her story reinforces that core Scale Up Radio theme: adaptability isn't just about weathering storms, it's about continuously seeking out opportunities to strengthen your business and deliver value in new ways. Moving from fitness to property, Russell Walters of RB Walters Estate Agents is another incredible example of resilience and building a business with a distinct identity. What always struck me about Russell's story was his unwavering commitment to a highly personal service.
Absolutely, Kevin. Russell launched his estate agency right in the middle of the pandemic, which speaks volumes about his courage and meticulous planning. He had spent a year during forced downtime truly dissecting the market and identifying where he could make a difference. His approach was all about holding their hand from day one to day end, creating deep client relationships that transcended typical transactions.
That focus on consistency and continuous improvement, especially in presentation and even incorporating innovative video use, was a huge differentiator. He really made his personal brand the cornerstone of attracting business. It wasn't just about selling houses, it was about the experience and trust he built with each client.
And it's not just about the business growth for Russell. What stands out from our conversations is his strong emphasis on work-life balance and the immense pride he takes in his team. He's a perfect example of an entrepreneur who measures success not just by financial metrics, but by the quality of his relationships, the well-being of his team, and his enjoyment of the work itself.
It's a powerful reminder that while scaling is crucial, doing so in a way that aligns with your personal values and fosters a positive environment for your team leads to a more fulfilling and sustainable journey. Russell truly embodies that long-term vision.
From the world of property, let's transition to a sector that's foundational to infrastructure: highways traffic management. Greg Baldwin, who took over his father's established business, Highways Traffic Management, really exemplifies strategic growth through process optimization.
Greg's story is fascinating because he inherited a business that was already successful, but he saw the potential to scale it intelligently, not just grow it. He focused on optimizing processes for efficiency, fundamentally shifting from a flat management structure to clearly defined swim lane processes. This was crucial for managing their incredible 65% growth.
That move from a flat structure to defined teams and processes is a classic example of working smarter, not just harder. It's about empowering employees and ensuring everyone understands their role within a highly efficient system. This approach allowed them to handle significant expansion without costs rising proportionally.
And it wasn't just about internal efficiency. Greg also highlighted strategic growth through social value, which is a powerful concept, partnering with homeless charities, for instance. It shows a holistic view of business success that goes beyond the bottom line.
Absolutely. He's a great example of an entrepreneur who, having leveraged those initial lessons, continues to pursue sensible expansion. It's about building on a strong foundation, continually refining processes, and investing in the confidence of the team rather than micromanaging every detail. He really embodies that ongoing growth and evolution we often discuss.
Shifting gears now to Himmat Rai of Sentinel Safety Solutions, his story really underscores the power of long-term vision building and building tangible value. Himmat's 20-year journey was all about creating a holistic risk management consultancy.
What always stood out with Himmat was his innovation. He didn't just offer services, he developed proprietary software called Safety Box to address very specific market needs that weren't being met by existing solutions. This wasn't just a service, it was a product, a key asset.
Exactly. And his strategic approach to staffing, using highly competent freelance associates alongside employed staff with rigorous quality control, speaks volumes about building a robust and scalable operation. It wasn't about quick wins, it was about laying down deep roots.
A perfect example of his long-term mindset was his decision to buy his own premises and invest in IT infrastructure, even when it wasn't strictly necessary at the time. That was a clear long-term investment for future growth and credibility.
That kind of foresight, building a business with an exit strategy in mind from the beginning, it truly paid off for him, Matt. He successfully sold his business after 25 years, which is a powerful testament to the value he built and the reputation he cultivated. It's a great lesson in thinking beyond immediate profit. From building tangible value, we now turn to someone who really embodies the entrepreneurial mindset, Mark Wright, the apprentice winner and Lord Sugar's business partner. Mark always emphasizes the need to be an industry expert and to be well known.
Absolutely. He's a big advocate for not operating too lean and certainly not hiring cheap staff. What always resonated with me from Mark's insights is his insistence on the vital importance of a strong sales division for constant revenue generation and dedicating a significant budget to marketing.
Yes, and that ties into his larger philosophy of building a brand, not just a business. It's about standing out, creating something that has its own identity and weight in the market beyond just the services or products offered.
He also stressed the need for accountability, often advocating for a board of directors, and his message about self-belief, thinking big, and diligently monitoring financials, while embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, really captures the essence of what it takes to not just survive, but thrive. He's a true example of resilience and strategic thinking.
As we wrap up this incredible retrospective, Granger, it's clear that while each journey is unique, there are powerful, recurring lessons that echo through all 500 episodes of ScaleUp Radio. It's truly about continuous evolution.
Exactly, Kevin. From Dr. Serge Santos's operational excellence to Amy Marshall's quick pivot and Himmat Rai's long-term vision, the ability to adapt, innovate, and continuously improve has been a hallmark of success. It's never about standing still.
And it's not just about financial metrics, is it? We've heard guests like Russell Walters and Greg Baldwin speak passionately about personal and professional fulfillment, pride in their teams, and enjoying their work. That's a huge indicator of future success.
Absolutely. It's about building a business that serves your life, not the other way around. The commitment to work-life balance, fostering a great team culture, and achieving those deeper levels of satisfaction really define a successful scale-up for many of our guests.
So the road ahead for entrepreneurs, as illuminated by our guests, is one of constant learning, embracing change, and always striving for not just business growth, but also personal well-being and a positive impact. Granger, this journey through 500 episodes has been truly remarkable. Looking back at the incredible stories and insights, it's humbling to see how much we've learned alongside our listeners.
It really has, Kevin. And it's all thanks to our incredible guests who have so generously shared their experiences, their wins, and their challenges. Without them, there would be no ScaleUp Radio.
And of course, a massive thank you to all of you, our loyal listeners. Your continued support, your feedback, and your dedication to learning and growing your businesses is what motivates us every single week.
Our mission, as it always has been, is to make navigating scale-up journeys easier by learning from each other's experiences. We hope that through these 500 episodes, and many more to come, we've provided valuable guidance to help you build truly valuable businesses.
We're so excited for what the future holds for ScaleUp Radio. We'll continue to bring you the best insights and the most inspiring stories to help you on your entrepreneurial path.
So thank you again, everyone, for being with us on this incredible 500 episode milestone. We look forward to continuing this journey with you, helping you scale your businesses and achieve your goals.